TAAT is a new program under the AFDB, the African Development Bank, and TAAT stands for Technologies for African Agricultural Transformation. It is a program that has ambition to transform the farmers in Africa from just not farming, but to turn them into business farmers, where they make food and they have enough food security, but also they have some income coming from their farm activities. And the TAAT program also is not just looking at the farm productivity, it is also looking at the value chain as a whole. So we are actually working along the maize value chain, working with various partners and stakeholders along the maize value chain, right from the technology providers all the way to the off-takers and post-harvest handlers, to ensure that both the supply part of the chain works, which is on production of the best quality seed and climate smart seed, which we have to address these challenges of yield and drought, but also to have a pull for it and a demand for it on the demand side. So that's why we are working along the value chain to make sure that that is sustainable once the project has intervened in those areas of concern. Yeah, I think in Africa or anywhere in the world, we don't have a silver bullet. But the TAAT maize is a contributor to the food security and transformation of agriculture. Right now, we are looking at least reaching 2 million households. 2 million households in Africa with these climate smart or technologies that can actually do very well with little water efficient material, and well adapted and high yielding. And in this scenario, we are intending to work also, of course, with women groups and youth groups to bring them into the picture or into more activity along the value chain. So we are sensitive to gender too in this approach, and I think it's a major contribution because we are looking at actually feeding at least 12 million farm family members. 12 million farm family members with the additional grain from the TAAT intervention or TAAT contribution that we expect to happen within the 3 years of the program. I think we always say agriculture is the backbone of the economies in Africa. Indeed, agriculture can be transformed to not be an agriculture where people look at it as drudgery. Right now, the technologies we have, and we are fortunate we have a lot of technologies. You don't have even to do too much research now. We have a lot of proven technologies that can take us to the next level easily. We can go into processing and industrialization very fast if we only harness the power of agriculture. And that is how we can create jobs. So the future, if we harness this potential of the technologies properly, we will sort the production issues. We can also sort the food security issues. We will have income coming in, and we can supply the processing chains and transform into an industrial kind of agriculture or a business kind of agriculture, which is essential to change lives from just subsistence kind of life to better quality lives, where farmers themselves can have better lives and buy essential tools that they need, mechanization, for example, to reduce drudgery and have basically better health and better livelihoods in this continent. It is possible, it can happen, and I am very optimistic that this is a major contribution from the support of the African Development Bank and what the compacts are doing.